Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. But before we jump right in and get started, I've got a song that just won't leave me alone this morning. And it's just playing over and over again. The song is called Break Even by The Script. So I don't know if that might be something you want to look into, if you feel drawn to look into that. I feel like somebody could be feeling that way about you. I don't know why. It just started now as I was sitting down and it won't leave me alone. So, all right, let's see. What do we have for the collective? What do we have for the collective? Forbidden. Shock. Luck. And lies. All right. Well, that song is still playing in my head, so I'm going to try and channel around it. What a rough energy. I feel like somebody is, I hear the veil is thin. So if you're getting here on time, today is Halloween and, or Samhain, right? I'm kind of feeling like the veil is thin is what I hear. And I don't know if this person is getting some type of direct communication from ancestors, or they're starting to feel like the connection that they sacrificed with you, I feel like they might have felt like the connection was forbidden, like it wasn't something they were able to have. And there's shock and I hear and grief with letting it go. They're hoping they can be lucky. It's like they've let it go. Now, I don't know how long ago they let this go, but they're hoping they're lucky they can get it back. That I don't know if they told lies in the situation and I hear, not messed it up, but mucked up the whole thing. I don't know if they were angry and told lies, but I feel like you powered through it. You were like a warrior in the energy. Okay, this is a very specific thing. I don't know if it was a friendship or friendship on fire, but I do kind of feel like it's like one viewed the other as a friend and the other was acting out of, I want to say, malice. I don't really love the energy. I don't know if this is the past of the energy. That person may have said that some of the lies could have been that you were obsessed with them, or that I'm getting a whole bunch of just muck. The energy is very heavy, and it's like, I don't know if this person was scared. They thought they were going to hurt in this situation. Let's get more. Give me more on this. Animal, the mask. Yeah, I feel like, I heard a slave to the mask. So it's like, I don't know if they acted out of character or they acted within their character pretty much. They had the mask on. So I don't know if they were just really, I want to say, cutthroat. This is the type of person that they were when they had their mask on in front of everyone else. They may have said some pretty harsh things about you. I don't know if I feel like this person actually cared about you and wanted an opportunity with you, but they made it seem like you were chasing them, that you were an annoyance. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know here. Why is this coming up, Spirit? What is this about? They had a depth of emotion for you. They said that, oh, this person's in love with me. I don't know if they really did you wrong because they thought that they weren't going to have the opportunity with you. They thought that it was going to be forbidden for them to have something with you. They were suspicious. I hear they garnered up suspicion. So I don't know if they had people jumping on a hate train. They tried to say all these things and people were pointing fingers at you. I just feel like this could have been something of the past. Yeah, it could have been a past experience. I heard something about the gift. So it's almost like that was a gift to you, almost. I want to say it made you stronger. It made you stand taller in your own authenticity. And I feel like you didn't budge and you just continued forward. I feel like it takes a very strong person to do that in the face of adversity. And through the accusations, I just kind of feel like, yeah, there's a depth in you. And I feel like there's light in you. Yeah, you put on a brave face because you had to. There was no other choice. And you knew these people were coming from illness or insecurity or green with envy type energies. It's like you kind of recognize that. And I feel like you felt bad for this person. Like that's their cross to bear. That's their curse to carry with them. I feel like you might be at a point where you're celebrating life, where you are now. This may have been like far into the past. This could have been dealing with younger, insecure people. I just feel like you are ahead of the game here. I feel like there's a purity here. It's like you just kind of saw the truth of it and kept it moving. Harvest. I feel like you might be, yeah, celebration, harvest. I feel like you're now reaping all of the good that you've sown into your life. And, you know, same goes for the others. It's like you'll reap what you sow, whether it's good, bad, or in between. It's like what you're getting out. This person could be reaping the horrors of what they've created. Yeah, it's a combination of both. It's like, I feel like, you know, this might be a situation where it was like a long time coming, where it's like it all comes out in the wash, and it's like people see you for who you actually are, and people see this person for who they actually are. It's like they see them for what they've caused. And the truth of it shines through, I feel like, because you're doing really well, right? I feel like it speaks for itself. So this could be the situation. Now, why is this person coming back up, Spirit? It's like they are just now grieving the loss of this situation. We do have neighbors here. This could be a neighbor. You could live close to this person. It's just now grieving the loss because of the toxicity. I don't know if this person was, you know, into their toxic habits or whatever the case may be. I just feel like they've realized toxicity, or the toxicity within them that they were carrying. Now, I don't know if it's something they still carry or something they just were carrying back then. It comes up to the surface. So it's like all of this is old news and old experience, and you're miles from there. It's like you've done a lot of healing. You kind of stand tall on your own 2 feet. And I don't know if it's just starting to get this person down, right? They're just starting in on that healing journey. Now we do have twins here. This could be like a twin flame or a high-level soulmate. Could have been a learning situation for this person. Yeah, it goes in their book. It's a learning lesson. I hear lesson learned. Now, you could be anybody in this situation. I heard you could be the masculine or the feminine, right? But I do feel like this person may be coming back in asking for your assistance in some way, your help, your clarity, your help in getting them on track. And I heard what say you. So it's like, how are you? I guess Spirit's almost asking you. It's like it was fate for this person to come back in your direction. Now, on the other side of things, it's like, how are you going to react? This person looks like they're holding out a hand, right? So it's like, are you going to help this person? Or are you going to give them clarity? I heard redemption. So I heard, do I have any redeeming qualities at all? It's like, I don't know if this person doesn't know how to see themselves. It's a total script flip. It's like where they were standing in their, I don't want to say narcissistic, but their ego. They were standing really tall in their ego before. I'm seeing what looks like a broken person. And I feel like, you know, not that it should tug on your heartstrings, but I feel like it does. Now, you could choose to escape this situation and run in a different direction. Or you could help this person escape their darkness and kind of illuminate something. There's still a hunger for your attention. I feel like there was back then and there is still now. There's a hunger for your attention, for your clarity, for your energy. And I heard they still wonder how you do it. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's the vibration that you carry. I don't know if this was a potential lover. I don't know if it was a potential friend group or friend. Could be a little different for everyone. I don't know if their family was in the way. She looks pretty angry there. Oh my gosh. I heard persecution. So it's like, I don't know if they all thought you were the problem, collective. I hear time did tell. So I heard time did tell the tale. Yeah. Wow. Is there anything else? I feel like this person, you have the opportunity to either help someone or walk away from them. It is entirely up to you. Look, I'm just the reader. I just let you know what is coming so you can make a well-informed decision about what you want to do for yourself, right? There's somebody from the past. I don't know if it was a potential lover, potential friend, could have been a family member in the past that you don't speak to anymore. I don't know who exactly this person is to you, but I feel like they really mucked things up and they want to come back in because I feel like for some of you, this was a potential lover. Because it's like, I don't know if they were standing so tall in their ego, they didn't know how to drop the mask. There could have been a level of insecurity or immaturity going on here. Could be for some. I feel like this person still dreams about having you in their life, still dreams about being able to communicate. I feel like the nightmare itself is not being able to have what they actually want now because of everything they've done, or if that is truly what they created, right? I feel like there's almost like I'm not sure, like I can't see it clearly. Yeah, they still want to dance with you. They still want to come back in and give this a try. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. Again, it's up to you. They want to ground it down. They want to communicate. They think they've got the right plan or the right words. I feel like they know they're going to play on your heartstrings because they know what kind of person you are, right? I don't even want to say that that's probably not going to work. Oh, God. They still want that new beginning with that egg. They don't know how you see them. Are they the boogeyman or are they the lover? Are you going to take flight? It's like, are you looking at them like the trickster, or this could be a trap? Or is this going to take a natural course to somewhere good, right? Fertility. It could bloom, right? Maybe they'll invite you to dinner. It's like, I just feel like it's like to thank you for your helping them. It's like, I don't know. This person's got a lot of ideas. They may have tried to ice you out in the past, or they may have had an icy heart in the past. They couldn't really see through that. Maybe they were hurt and they were, you know, trying to keep those icy walls around their heart so nobody else could get in to hurt them. They put their love on freeze. Could have been the situation here. You know, there are all sorts of reasons as to why people act out the way that they do. There could have been some trauma. Them dealing with you could have been a trauma response, right? But they're still hungry for you. They're still hungry for your attention, your energy. They want you to do what they want you to do. They're hoping they can convince you or be very highly persuasive, right, with this Children of the Night energy. I don't know that they're wrong about their persuasiveness. I feel like they still want to be part of your pack there with the wolf. I don't know. I can tell you that this is coming in, that a past person's coming in. They want your attention again. They may have really mucked things up. But I feel like maybe they did end up getting their karma for that. And I feel like you ended up getting your karma for that. And the way that you've kind of maneuvered through this world, I feel like you've done really well. And you're doing really well for yourself. And I feel like maybe it's inspiring this person to come back in. I don't know. It's up to you. That's what I'm getting. We've exhausted the whole deck here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still hearing that song. Yeah, I keep hearing when a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. So I don't know if this person felt like that about you. Maybe they felt like there could have been some confusion as to they felt they had feelings for you but you didn't have those in return, and they were going to hurt, like you were going to hurt them. And so they acted out and made you look like you were the problem, right? I feel like because they didn't want to hurt. Something along those lines could have been it. Doesn't have to be, but that's kind of a scenario. So, all right, let's, where do we want to go from here? I kind of want to go here. Now, listen, this is Samhain, right? What I'm kind of getting from this is, you know, it's mostly about shadow work and diving into your shadows and doing some healing and understanding yourself within your shadows, bringing light to your shadows, loving yourselves there, right? Because there are things that we can change and we can grow from, we can illuminate in the darkness. And then there are things that we just have to accept that sit within the darkness, right? And our love and acceptance of those things actually creates light there, right? So, you know, this is a shadowed period. So I just want to see, where might we want to step in and look into to do a little healing work? It's a prime time for diving in, just a thought of thinking. Maybe you want to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to put a few ideas out here. You may resonate with one or many, and that's okay. Doesn't matter. Or none, right? But Spirit, if the collective here wanted to jump in and do some shadow work, where might they want to jump in? Eternal glow. It says your actions have a lasting impact on the future. Build your legacy. So I want to say take careful steps. When you're stepping into your future, these are big decisions, right? I feel like, yeah, I hear every step creates an impact into the future, right? Creates a vibration as your path unfolds under your feet, right? So I want to say, as you step forward, have that very clearly in your mind, what you want. And I want to say, don't focus on what you don't want, because that can ultimately draw it in. So it's like a change in perspective. It's like, I'm stepping towards fulfillment. I'm stepping towards financial security. It's like knowing when you're stepping towards those things that you're keeping things on a positive note, and really that will gain so much momentum so quickly. So it's like, I don't know if it's switching up the thoughts internally so that way they are helping you versus hindering you as you take a step into the future. You can start that right in this now moment. You can switch everything up in your mind, and don't worry if some things in the beginning start coming out in a negative type light. Automatically stop what you're doing. It's like, I say, things just don't work out for me. I want to stop myself right there and say, look, that's not the way that we're going to do things. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. Things are always working out for me. I'm so blessed. Things are always working out for me, right? And right then and there, I've switched up that energy because I've decided what I'm not going to. I can clear, cancel, and delete anything that doesn't serve me, right? And if I make that conscious effort to put that energy into it, let me just tell you how fast that's going to culminate in your spiritual world and then show up in your external world. That's how it works, right? So Spirit's saying, get those thoughts right. Let's see. And that could be something that you don't have to sit down and always think about. But like when negative things come up, just squash it right there. All right, what else? The hidden shadows. It says, venture into the dark memory where light can heal. Acknowledge pain. All right, there could be some pain underneath from past situations, past experiences. And they could be sitting there waiting to be viewed, right? Because once we look into something, when they say shine a little light on it, that's just our attention. Our attention and bringing things up to the surface brings it into the light. So that's adding light to the situation. It's viewing it with clarity, right? So maybe it's addressing those past hurts and saying, you know, I understand what that taught me, even if it's just coming to an understanding and it's nothing you can really change. Can't change the past, but we can understand it. We can love ourselves there, right? This could be about decisions you've made or about decisions others have made in the way that they've treated you, right? And I feel like just adding a little bit of understanding to that can really, really heal things. Okay, so we have intolerance. Differences are seen as threats rather than growth opportunities. Be inclusive. Strive forward. So try to remain tolerant of people's differences, or try to bring on that energy to become tolerant of others' differences, whether it's religious or spiritual type differences, or it's like I hear agree to disagree. It's like everybody's path looks different. What works for you is not going to work for someone else. Someone could have a completely different belief system than me, and I can be so happy for them because they found something that serves them, right? So maybe it's just taking on that energy or being okay with people not agreeing with you, right? I feel like there might be, that might strike a chord when someone doesn't agree with you, right? Let's see. What else, Spirit? Where's another, I want to just say, shadowed spot? Elusive insights. It says, try different paths to find the one just right for you. Journey of discovery, right? I want to say, be okay with learning and unlearning things along the journey. What works in one cycle of your life is not or may not work in the next, right? A lot of times we have to adopt different thoughts and thought patterns and processes as we move through things, as we grow through things, right? So be okay with putting things to rest that don't serve you anymore. It's like, you know, we don't have to hold on to everything, because sometimes we come across contradicting beliefs. I did it. Okay. Clap for me. All right. Send help. All right. Dusty tombs. So within lost knowledge, find the keys to new wisdom. Learn from the past. Yeah, a lot of times we just have to look at past situations to bring light to them and understand what we've learned from them. That kind of brings a lot of light to them. Sometimes looking at things a little differently, like I always say to myself, I never lose. I either win or I learn, and both of those are winning, right? And I feel like maybe somebody else needs to adopt that as well. It's like, I've learned from the situation. I have tools now, new tools under my tool belt to handle similar situations in the future, right? To know how I'm supposed to react, or whatever the case may be. You've learned something. So maybe it's just time to blow the dust off of those old situations and really become very clear about the parts of yourself that you've gained from those difficult situations, right? I feel like you've gained some really beautiful, powerful parts of self, or recognize them as you've moved through these situations, right? And that adds a little light in there too. Seal of solace. So it says, taking time to be alone can renew your weary spirit. Create sacred space. Maybe you just need to create a space in your space just for you. Just for you to really feel comfortable. Give yourself that safe space at the end of the day to, I heard, lay down your weary head. So even if it's just, you know, in your bed, on your pillow, take that time to maybe put the phone down. Maybe not scroll until your eyes get so heavy that you can't think, right? Maybe you just want to sit with your thoughts and allow them to wander and see where they take you. Sometimes they take us into the dark, but I feel like instead of ignoring that and trying to switch it up, maybe just allow it to guide you. I feel like Spirit's asking you, take that time and dive in, because there's something there, right? And I feel like even if it takes you into the dark, it brings you back out into the light, and with a little bit more understanding. Yeah, light the dark. Okay. Nurture the warmth of lost passions into a new blaze. revive dormant desires. I hear make your way back to those things that light your soul on fire. So it's like, whatever that is for you, maybe you haven't had the time. Create the time. See if you can fit in just a little bit of it every day. It'll really reignite that spark within you and you'll start to glow again, right? Sometimes things from our childhood light us up the most, light us up the brightest. What did we enjoy doing? It could be something so simple as a coloring book and crayons while you're sitting watching a movie or whatever, or you're listening to a podcast, right? It's like simple pleasures. And I almost want to say, bring those back. Maybe dive into a book. It could be an old book that you've read already that was one of your favorites that just made you feel happy, right? Dive in there. It's like, find an old passion and really light that spark again. I feel like it's going to help you find new passions as well. Okay, anything else? I think that maybe we could go one more. Restless spirit. This one tried to come out twice. Unresolved issues keep you from finding true peace. Address what haunts you. Sometimes we have to hop in and really get to the, I heard the meat and potatoes of whatever it is. So get to the heavy stuff. I feel like the heavy stuff might be things that we have detached ourselves from, or detached the thought that we had something to do with it, right? It's our accountability. So sometimes taking that time to say, you know what, and get honest with ourselves, I feel like can be some of the things that cause a restless spirit is not taking accountability for the things that we've done, right? So, and then forgiving yourself for that, and then understanding why you did that. I feel like that might be something that somebody needs to jump into. No worries. I feel like if this is you and this is where you are, it's nothing to be embarrassed over. We all make mistakes. We're all beautifully flawed, right? So I want to say, give yourself a bit of a break. You don't have to continue to beat yourself up over it. Maybe you could just forgive yourself for it. Understand it, acknowledge it, and forgive for it, and move forward. You'll get rid of a lot of that restless energy that's kind of stuck inside you, right? All right. Just thought that might be helpful in going with the energy today. We are going to hop in here. I don't know if this is going to be my last one. I think so. All right, we've got the Halloween deck here. What does Spirit want to tell us? Joy. I love it. Joy and light. Rejoicing in the present moment. A skull of stars. Infinite possibilities. That's what lies ahead. I wanted to say in the new year. Those of you who know. The lamp. Remembrance. Yeah. Remembering those who have come before us, illuminating the infinite possibilities within the time ahead. I want to say rejoicing in the present moment and seeing all of the harvest that came from this year. I feel like this is a time of pensive thought is what I hear. Yeah, ancestors, I'm not surprised to see it. The veil is quite thin. It's at its thinnest, and I feel like you might have a lot of ancestors visiting you today. Even come dawn, I don't feel like they'll be making their way completely out. They might be sticking around. The light after the darkness, yeah. They love you eternally, those who are coming to visit you. I don't know if you have a beautiful altar where you have pictures of your loved ones, or you're just acknowledging pictures of your loved ones. You might do that every day as you pass by. I know I have a picture of my dad on my desk, and I kind of see it every day and think to him, think my thoughts like, just walk with me today, keep us safe as we move, that type of thing. My father was always a big protector. He was a retired sheriff's officer. So it's like he was always that protector, that stability. And I still feel that energy, and I know when he's around. So it's like, I feel like you'll be feeling that eternal love. You know that they never stop loving you, even when they cross over, right? They never stop their protection. They just do it in a different way. And I feel like you might be experiencing that here. You might even feel some other ancestors coming through. grandparents, aunts, uncles, great aunts, uncles, that kind of thing. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. I feel like you might have a really quiet, you might want to take a quiet moment this evening and just acknowledge those who came before you. And if there's anyone from your past that you may need to forgive, they may be coming through asking for forgiveness, right? Again, that veil is very thin. It might just heal the energy there. Sometimes they come through and they ask for forgiveness for certain things, right? You might have a realization of what's coming through here. I heard light the hearth fire. So you could be lighting a candle for those. Could be on an altar or anywhere. Just lighting a candle and thinking about your loved ones and sending them love your way, your love their way. They're sending their love your way as well. Okay. We have Lady de los Muertos. So, again, I heard the ofrenda. So it's like the pictures, the food, the offers, lighting the candles, lighting their way back to you to visit, allowing them to celebrate with you. Beautiful energy. You might work a little bit of divination tonight or a little bit of magic tonight, or light a candle and just feel the energy. Any way you do it, doesn't matter. It's all what feels right for you. The cauldron, synergy and healing. I feel like it's going to be a very healing night. You might wake up tomorrow, even if you do nothing along these lines. You might just feel family members close by, crossed over family members. And I feel like the best part about it is you might wake up in the morning, tomorrow morning, and just feel rejuvenated, feel healed, feel like you're in balance. I feel like there's a lot that can happen through spirit, even when you're sleeping or not paying attention, right? A lot of good energy can come through to really just get things on an even keel. Yeah, even when you can't see it, it could be in your blind spot. I love that. Spirit on deck. Protection's coming through and great change is coming in. Is there anything else? There could be some knowledge of new gifts or talents that come to the surface, come bubbling to the surface. It may be something that a crossed over loved one was really good at. You may realize over the coming months that you're actually really good at it too. I'm actually seeing someone knit something. So it could be something like that. Could be very creative, could be artistic, could be musically, could be spiritually, could be anywhere, right? Wise seeing, wise action. You might see that you're good at it and start just allowing it to take you in a new direction. I really love it. A lot of goods coming in with this energy here. There may be gifts and talents that bloom through the darkness of the winter and really become exposed in the spring. So you might share them out in the spring. Beautiful energy. I love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Is there anything else we want to go into? I do have one more deck. Do we want it? Where are we? Yeah, I mean, we could. I'm sorry if you hear my doggo barking in the background. He's asking for treats more than likely. All right, let's see. What do we have here? The Queen of Wands. I shuffled this earlier and she had come out before. The Eight of Wands, communication. And then we have the High Priestess. I love it. Okay. Someone is looking at you as fiery and gifted and maybe very talented with your communication. I feel like there's somebody out there who really wants to talk with you, really wants this passionate communication back and forth. They see you as being very magical, mystical, very, I want to say vivacious, alive, whether masculine or feminine, very handsome, very beautiful. And I feel like a lot of growth or a lot of opportunities for growth. I feel like you're drawing someone in. Yeah, they see you to be whole and happy, all on your own, emotionally secure and stable, fulfilled, right? All on your own. They don't know if you'll accept an offer from them. The Knight of Swords. They might be rushing in to communicate with you. This person may just get up their brave and come on in. It's like, I don't know, you draw them in. There's something magic about you. There's something seductive about your energy. They're hoping they don't have a tower moment, that it doesn't all, I heard, fall to the ground, but let's see. Yeah, and they don't want to experience a Ten of Swords. It's like their hopes are way, way up there when it comes to you. They don't want to experience heartbreak. They're hoping you give them an opportunity with that Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So we know what their fears are. They're coming in still fearful, but wanting the opportunity. They know if they don't try, they'll never know, so they're rushing in. It's like they know what the consequences are. They know that they may be sad or hurt over, you know, it if you're not willing to give them the opportunity, but there is a possibility they could have everything that they're looking for. We've got the World here, right? They could have it all. They could have that brand new beginning, that big cup of love. They want to rise that lover within themselves up from the grave. Now, I don't know if this is a past person, a new person, could be just about anybody, but they're ready to take the choice and kind of jump on in. Justice in the situation in their mind would be to have that happiness with you. Provide that clarity and that balance with the sun and the moon here. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, I feel like where before they were waiting for something to happen, they realize they have to put the action steps in and move it to a greener shore, right? Still some worries, but there is the opportunity to take it to a greener shore, right? Yeah, I feel like this person was paused for a while trying to figure it out. Got the Page of Swords, so it just involves speaking that truth, and I heard a practice truth as well, and being able to share more of the self. They're hoping that you do that as well, that there can be open, honest communication. Yeah, they're ready to jump in because they want the wish. I really love it. I'm going to drop it there. I feel like you may have someone coming in very, very soon, could be as soon as today, looking to have a wish come true. It's like you are that wish come true, or they think you could be. They see you to be this bright, shiny, new opportunity. And I don't feel like they're wrong, collective. I don't feel like they're wrong. I feel like they see the best in you, and they want you to see the best in them. Okay. All right. Some initials. Yours, theirs. Oh, we've got something standing up here. We've got a U. Wow. All right, Spirit could be talking to you. Oh, excuse me. Get back there. Could be an ex coming in, or somebody that considers themselves an ex. Okay. I heard something about the BS of the past. It's like wanting to put that behind them, wanting to put that past in the past. I heard put it to rest. I heard the name Nate. I hear let's file that away. I heard, are you open to trying again? Are you open to something new? And then I heard Spirit saying, are you open for a new opportunity? I feel like Spirit's almost asking for a go-ahead. It's like, can we bring this in? I heard you're eligible for this. It's like, yeah, eligible for this opportunity. It's like, I don't know if it's love or a job or money or whatever it is, but Spirit's asking you, what do you want? Sometimes we need to get clear in our mind what it is we're actually looking for as we're stepping forward. So just bringing it to the forefront of the mind. It's like, I'm looking to create this. This is what I'm open to receive. And it could just be any opportunity that's coming my way. I'd like to experience it, right? Just letting Spirit know that you're open and ready to receive whatever that is. Claiming those opportunities, right? Doesn't mean you have to accept every one of them, but you have the opportunity to see it and view it and experience it if you want. I hear if you so choose. I hear I love you, baby. So I feel like there could be someone coming in that wants you to be their baby. They're in love with you. They want to try. I heard try, and try again. So it's like, I don't know if this person has tried before, but maybe I heard something about open, honest communication. So I hear that's what it's going to take. This person may have to actually sit down with you face to face and communicate what they're thinking. All right. All right, let's hop in here. What do we have? I'm not surprised. We have the masculine ancestor there. Not surprised. Made with love. And I feel like that's just for you. I feel like your ancestors are coming through. Your loved ones are saying, you are made from the love of thousands, right? You are made of love. They're looking down on you or visiting you and letting you know that they see you. They're here with you. They're walking. They're guiding you. I heard something about Egyptian. Egyptian energy. What is that? There's something on the other side that I want to... Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just part of the decoration there. We have witch and opportunities with abundance. I don't know if... I almost want to say protection, love, abundance, magic. I feel like these might be all things that Spirit is ushering in for you, or your ancestors are bringing in your direction. Clarity of path and purpose, right? Helping you to open up and become more or share more of your amazing self. They could be bringing in new love opportunities, right? I just feel like this is all stuff that your ancestors want, where they want to see you thrive. They want you to have that beautiful self-love and to know that you're loved, to know that you're supported by Spirit. Whatever your beliefs or lack thereof are, they want you to know that you're supported, you're seen, you're loved, right? That your path and your purpose can be clear so you can clearly take the next step without fear. To share these bits and pieces of yourself that maybe you would normally hide, but to shine them out for the world to see because they're valuable. They're beautiful parts of you that you should share, right? Love, the new opportunities coming in for a potential partner, or increasing the love that you already have with someone, strengthening the bond, right? Magic and amazing experiences and great abundance. Beautiful. I love it. That is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.